What's up, guys? So today I want to talk to you guys about starting your journey in the gym, fitness, and those terms. First, I want to say apologize for the inconsistent posting. I do run a very busy schedule outside of posting and editing videos, so it's hard for me to get to it. About every other weekend is when you guys can expect a post, because that's when I got a lot of time to edit and get my videos up. So in terms of starting a journey, first I'll start with a journey kind of similar to mine. Say you're like undersized, you're skinny, you want to get bigger, you want to gain muscle. So in terms of starting the journey, and I guess this goes for both, if you feel like you're overweight and you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to get a little bit skinnier, a little bit more toned, this goes for both beginning. So when you're beginning in the gym, you're going to want to start with the machines, the equipment, and those type of movements, because those are controlled movements and patterns which will kind of guide your body to the correct form and help you develop a muscle and help you develop muscle memory in terms of building muscle. So I'll kind of show you guys at the end of this video, like one of my more recent back and arm days. I think I got like 4 movements that I was able to film. They're all on machines, all controlled movements, all controlled all controlled movements. So it kind of, the machine guides how I use it. And that's kind of what I'm looking for any beginners to start with. And I will definitely say that if I'm training you virtually or somebody's training you virtually and it's just you starting, definitely you want to stick to the machines, build that muscle memory, and those machines will help guide you to the proper form and how to train those muscles that you're looking at. Now, if I'm training you in person or somebody else is training you in person, then I personally would probably take you through my own routine, or I would kind of build a split for you that I think is best for you. Now, going to the skinnier build, smaller build that you're trying to gain, for those of you trying to gain muscle, I would just say stick to the machines. You don't really have to focus on diet right away. Just stick to the machines, because if you stick to the machines, you are going to be doing the movements correct. You're going to be developing muscle memory. You're going to be developing the muscle in the right spots, and it's going to build correctly. And you want to stick to those until you start seeing results. Once you start seeing results, everything will kind of trickle down the line. So that way you will get more motivated since you're seeing results. And I would say give it about 2.5, 3 weeks. 2.5, 3 weeks, you're going 5 to 6 days a week. And you're getting adequate rest, which is 7 hours of sleep at least, and you're just eating. Just eat. That's pretty much all I want from you at that point. It doesn't really matter how many calories you intake, because either way, just getting into the gym 3 weeks in, you're going to see results. I would say 3 weeks in. Yeah, that's when you'll start to see results, toning in areas and stuff like that, because your body isn't used to it. So once that happens, you see results, then you're going to get more motivated, and then you're going to want to go more, and then you're going to want to go again. But you have to prioritize rest and eating at this point. Once you start getting addicted and you're like, okay, now it's part of my routine, I'm seeing results and I have to go to the gym, I feel the need to go to the gym 5 to 6 days a week, this is when you have to make sure that you're getting adequate rest for your muscles to recover, and food that will provide energy and also help with recovery. So track how many calories. My biggest thing, and this goes for the people who think that they're overweight as well. My biggest thing is get like a watch or something that will track how many calories you burn while you're lifting and throughout the day. And for those of you who are underweight trying to build muscle, you want to consume more calories than you are burning each day. So like me, I'm always trying to get bigger. I'm still trying to get bigger, so I'm trying to get up to 250. So right now, I'm burning about 2,500 calories a day between lifting and my job. So I'm eating, because I'm trying to gain a lot of weight and a lot of muscle quick, I'm eating closer to 6,000 calories a day, because that's what I'm able to stomach. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say for the skinnier builds, the ones that are underweight, do not just jump into a mass caloric intake like that. You want to build your stomach up, build yourself up. So you can't just go from 1,500 calories a day, which is what the average American or average person eats per day, and then just jump to 6,000. Your body's not going to like it. You're going to be shitting your brains out, and you're going to feel extremely bloated and fat and not unmotivated if you do that right away. So you're going to want to slowly increase your caloric intake as you go along. So like For those of you that are underweight, just check how many calories you're burning and track your calories. Please, I would recommend this, and I highly recommend it to anybody who's starting. Please track how many calories you burn per day, because that will give you a good baseline on how many calories you need to consume, or how many calories you want to, or what you want to keep your caloric intake under. So yeah, so in terms of underweight, smaller beginners, that's what you want to do. Just stick to the machines first, get that muscle memory, know that you're doing the correct form, because the machines guide your form, and just keep at it. 5-6 days a week, 3 weeks. That's all I'm asking. 3 weeks. That's when you'll start seeing results. That's when you're going to start getting addicted, and then it takes off from there. And then the diet follows, and then rituals follow, routines follow, and then you really start, and then your lifestyle just follows, and everything kind of just, like I said, everything trickles down. For those of you overweight now, starting your journey, like I said, start with the machines. Those will help control the movement. Those will help build muscle memory and the muscles in the correct places and correct form. So start with those, and then if you're overweight as well, I don't want you to do any serious cardio or anything like that, but you do want to start watching your diet, and you want to do a minimal amount of cardio each day you're at the gym as well. So in terms of cardio, what I'm looking for you to do, I would say 30 minutes. 30 minutes is a good amount of cardio. I'll say if you're overweight, go with 8 incline on the treadmill, and then 2 speed, depending on how much overweight you are, how much you can take, because that is a slow cardio, and it is a controlled cardio, and you're going to be strictly burning fat calories there rather than a bunch of calories. So, and the goal, if you're overweight, is to burn fat calories. That's what you want to burn. So that is the cardio that I highly recommend the most there. And then your diet. Your diet will play the biggest factor in the results that you want to achieve if you're overweight. So now that I got a good cardio structure for you, and a good way to start your lifting journey and fitness journey, I want you to track, like I mentioned previously, track your calories. Please get a Fitbit, get an Apple Watch, get whatever you need that will track your heart rate, or anything that will track your heart rate while you're working out, while you're working, and throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, you will see how many calories you burn. And that first day that you did everything that you aspired to do, including working out, cardio, and eating. It doesn't, like, I'm not worried about that first day on what you're eating, but once you see at the end of the day how many calories you burned for the day before you went to bed, that will be your baseline. That will be your baseline. So say you burned like 15 or 1,500 calories, 2,000 calories. If you're consuming 3,500 calories a day or even higher, you're not going to see any changes in your body whatsoever. So you need to aim for a lower. Same goes for the skinny guys and the skinny girls. Do not jump to a mass calorie intake or a extreme caloric deficit either. So if you're consuming 3,500 calories a day, you're burning 1,500 to 2,000 calories a day. You're going to want to take that down. So let's take it down 500 to start, and then as weeks go by, each week that goes by, you want to take off about 100 calories. So at this point, I'm asking you to track your calories, and it has to be decent calories. Is what I'm just going to say, just try and keep the caloric deficit or the caloric intake to get down 100 each week. So say you're at 3,500 per day, and you're burning 15, that's 2,000 calories over what you want to be burning. I might honestly say, 2,000. So at that point, 100 a day. So that's what, 14 weeks, 100 pounds per week. You're down to 1,500 calories in week 14, and you're also burning 1,400 calories in week 14. So at that point, if you're working out and you're burning that many calories and you're also consuming that many calories, there's no possible way that you could gain size or gain weight when you're burning more or the same amount of calories that you're consuming. So you want to eventually get that down there. But like I said, 14 weeks. It's a slow process. It's a long process, but it's the most beneficial and it's the healthiest process. and you're very rarely going to get an injury or get ill when doing it that way, the correct way. And same for the skinny guys and stuff like that. Week 3, you're seeing all your results. Great. This is when you have a baseline of how many calories you're burning a day. Which if you're a skinny guy, you're probably still burning 15 to 2,000 calories a day, I would say. If you're working out and you're doing cardio, that's how many I expect you to burn per day. So that's at least how many I burn per day. So at that point, just consume more than what you are burning. So if you're burning 1,500 a day, let's try and say you're consuming 15. Let's start knocking that up. Now, if you're increasing the amount of food you're eating, I would say make a little bit more rapid, not rapid, but a little bit more bigger jumps, extreme jumps. So like week 1, let's jump 200 calories. So now you're consuming 1,700. Week 2, jump another 200. Now you're consuming 1,900. Week 3, let's jump another 200. Now you're at 2,100 calories per day, burning 15. Now week 4, let's jump 400. Get you up to 2,500 calories per day. You're burning 15. And so on and so on. I would say per week, you want to jump, if you're small and you're looking to build muscle, you want to jump about 200 calories per week to 300. Like, not too drastic. You don't want to go 500 a week because that would be a little bit too quick. You're going to start feeling bloated, and bloating is part of the process. Like, you're going to feel it no matter what, but like it'll limit that. And if you're trying to maintain abs, because especially if you're skinny, you're going to have you're going to get shredded very quick after 3 weeks of consistent training and watching your diet. So if you want to maintain abs, same thing that I recommend to the overweight people, except for the skinnier guys. Let's go 10 to 12 incline, and then 2.5 speed to 3 speed, and that will help burn excess fat calories, and then a little bit extra calories too, where you'll just be getting but like a decent sweat. So that's how I want you guys to start your journey. I think that's the best way in my personal experience on how I've been taught and how I maintain what I look like now. So that will conclude what I have to say to you guys today, and I will go ahead and I'm going to pop like 4 clips of some movements that I did for my recent back and arm day. They'll kind of give you an idea of the machines that you're looking for and what you're trying to achieve on your lifts, because these 4 movements that I filmed one of my recent back and arm days, they're all controlled. They're all on machines. They're controlled. My form is completely controlled by that machine, and that's what I'm looking for all you beginners to start on, because there's virtually, well, I wouldn't say virtually, but there's damn near no possible way you could fuck it up, because the machine is showing you how to do the movement. So best of luck to you guys. I definitely look forward to growing my audience, and I look forward to trying to get 2 videos out there. Well, I want to get 1 out there per week, but if I have to post twice every other week, then so be it, because of my schedule. However, like, I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing results, and I'm looking forward to training some people. I got to get my training application out there on my Instagram and my TikTok, and I'll also throw it in. I don't know if there's a bio, because I just started this YouTube thing, so I'll throw it in there, or I'll throw it in the descriptions eventually. But right now I don't have an application, so don't worry about looking for that right now. I'll throw my Instagram in the subscription, and that will lead you to my training Instagram, and that way you can DM me, and then I will have conversations with you in there, because I'm definitely looking forward to having conversations with all of you. So best of luck to all you guys, and hey, 2025, the year of change, year of growth. This is we're halfway through the 2020s. So hey, no better time to change than now. So that way, even in 5 years, we could all look back in 2030 and be like, fuck, I am fucking jacked. Alrighty, well, that's all I have to say to you guys today. Nice little quick flex for y'all, and I'll see you in the next vid. Okay guys, so this is one of the 4 movements I wanted to show you guys from my last back day. This one, you're just going to sit on the seating pad, you're going to press your chest up against that chest support, and you're going to pull the handles back towards your lower chest. This is going to help stretch the lats and work your back, and the machine itself controls the movement and helps you hit your back in the correct way.
for this one, guys, this is Arsenal T-bar rows. You're going to place your feet at that foot placement at the bottom of your screen. There's also a chest support that I am leaning over. The same as last movement, you're just going to pull those handles to your lower chest to upper torso and then squeeze your upper back. This helps stretches the lats and build upper back thickness. This movement is what my trainer and I call candlestick tricep pushdowns. There's a seat support, a back support, and an elbow support, and all you guys are going to do is push those candlesticks down in a forward motion like so. Okay guys, and for the final movement, you have preacher curls. Pretty self-explanatory. You have a seat support and an elbow support, and you're just going to curl that bar up towards your face like so.